Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. Welcome to another Squarespace rapid fire critique where I take one of your websites and give it a critiquey critiquerson. If you're looking to build your very own website, I highly suggest you check out Squarespace. It's what I personally use for jaredpolin.com. You can get a 14-day free trial over at squarespace.com/fro to get that with no credit card needed until checkout. And if you decide it's for you, go ahead and use the code FRO at checkout to get 10% off your first order. So this is Rich Photography. Let's take a look. Obviously, it looks like they do weddings. Memories, moments, your love story. Ooh, look, a button that says we're online. Are you online? Hi. Let's see if they reply, because that's important to me. If you're going to have this, you better reply. I'm going to leave that right there. So let's scroll down. What do we have here? We've got a bunch of saying, we are wedding photographers based in Johannesburg. Okay, so that's interesting. The site's laid out very well. It's not a Squarespace site, which is interesting. Well, when I say it's interesting, I mean it's laid out very well. I'm saying it's done very well. It looks like a very professional photography website. Let's click on weddings and see what we have here. I'd normally go to the About page, but we know they're professionals looking to do weddings. Now, these photos are fantastic. I like what I'm seeing as I scroll down this thing. And by the way, I think this is going to be a pretty long website critique because this is a very highly detailed website. So I click on this image, makes it larger. Looks like I can go like this to arrow through. We can also click on the enlargement button and things along those lines. And let's go back. Let's find another image. Okay, actually, I love this shot right here. That's a great, hey, where'd it go? This one. Click on it. This is a great shot. Now, looking at the top, I see something that is a heart. So if I click it, it says 2. Now, I'm not sure that I would have something like this on my website. I'm not sure that I would have a heart there because what this is showing me is that nobody's liked this before. I mean, one person has liked this photo before. I don't want to see what I think it looks bad if you're asking people to like photos on your website, especially when there's not a lot of likes. It could look poorly on you that maybe other people don't like these images. Why don't they like these images? You've picked these images because you think they're the best. So just live with that. Don't give people the option here to go ahead and click the heart. This isn't Instagram. If you want them to heart something, go onto Instagram and let them heart it there. But I wouldn't do that. Did they reply to me yet? No. Please reply to me. These photos are great. I really like what I'm seeing. It's a nice selection that tells a nice story, right? I mean, beautiful shots. Really nicely done. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. There's a lot of images here. I think anybody right off the rip would find that these photos are great because why did you reload to the top? I did not move anything. I just find that interesting. Why did it reload? I don't know. So I'm going to close this. Maybe they'll reply to me. So what I like about what I see on the site so far on the images, yes, there's a lot of them, but I see great images. They're not just really bad ones. They're the best of the best. We see happy times. We see people, we see the great moments captured. Just really nice images, nice clean shot, just a nice cross-section that I like to see. So we keep scrolling down. Jason, and so what's this say? Contact us for pricing. Here's Jason and Adrietis wedding. Avianto, Johannesburg. So it looks to be a blog. This one's from May of 2015. Very nice images. Ooh, look at that dress. Is it not on yet? Or is that what it looks like? Can I zoom in? Oh, it looks to be a one-arm dress, a one thingy dress. It's actually a very sexy dress. It's a very nice look. Look how much back it shows. I like this. I like capturing the spray in midair. That looks awesome. Really solid images. I want to just tell them I like your work! Exclamation point. Now, can you please damn respond? I want to tell you some stuff. So let's keep scrolling. Beautiful images. Holy Jesus, there's a ton of images here. These are great. Really solid. I would hire these people. I like what they're doing. These images are I'm not sure about that image, though. I'm not sure about that image. But this is a very good-looking bride. Oh, look at her sister. Is that her sister? Anyway, fantastic. All right, let's get back to the top here. Really nice cross. See, what I like that they did is they're showing you, this is, the amount of keepers I just saw on that page would make me happy in a wedding. Maybe 100 pictures there. If 100 pictures was all I was delivered and that's what they look like, I would personally be happy. I am not a big fan when people deliver 2,000 images and many of them aren't great and they are just trying to shoot for numbers. These images were spectacular. So let's keep going here. Let's click on the About and finally see who they are. Please like us on Facebook. I don't want to like you on Facebook. Why is there a pop-up? I don't want a pop-up. As you know, we are photographers. All right, we photograph weddings and all aspects of photography. We are based in Johannesburg area and photographing weddings throughout South Africa and internationally. So, pretty pictures, yes? That's what everyone wants. And it's what we always strive to achieve. However, what most people don't always consider is who is your photographer and will they be someone you can relax with, be yourself around. I mean, that's a good point to make. So this is Richard and Michelle. I like that they have pictures of both of them. We are fun, loving, and recently married couple. We photograph every wedding, engagement session, and event and model shoots together. That's nice. How did photography start for us? So this is a nice background story. I'm not going to read it. You guys can read it yourself. What makes us different? By now, I'm sure you have been through our work, and if you're reading this, our style in photography is probably something you like. Maybe. Is photography more than that? Question mark. Definitely. But what more do we offer our brides? Let's get straight to the point. 16 paragraphs in. Michelle studied professional makeup. See, I'm not sure that I would get right into makeup. I care about your photography. I get that you offer extra. Here, right after here is probably where I would make a pitch for the sale for your weddings. Would you like us to shoot your wedding? Contact us now. And if you're going to have this damn thing that says we're online, then be online or have it say offline. Because I've said hi and I like your work. I am looking to find out more about your packages. Period. Yeah. I'm trying to get them, maybe, I don't know what time it is in Johannesburg, but right here is where I would ask for the sale. What makes us different? All right, now you're getting into Michelle studied professional makeup and hair and now specializes in photographic bridal makeup. Okay, that's good as something you offer. I wouldn't click on this to have me go to her website because now you're taking people away from your photography website, and it looks like you're doing the same thing down here. We search for a brand eligible and premium, a brand we could associate with, rich photography, a brand that would complement it. So I wouldn't be selling anything other than your photography on this About page. What I would do, though, is when somebody hires you or looks to hire you, you could say, oh, by the way, do you have somebody to do your makeup? Where are you going to go to get your gown? Because Michelle not only is a photographer, but she's also a professional makeup artist. Oh, and by the way, we've connected with a great bridal gown place for you to get a discount on a gown. That's something you do as added value after you make the sale. Your main focus is get the sale, get the wedding booked, and then offer the other stuff. But here you're sending people to a bridal website to get a gown. You're sending them to the makeup website when the focus should be the photography aspect. Or when it gets to packages and there's something there, then you can mention it. But I wouldn't mention it right here in the About page. Did you reply to me yet? You are obviously not online. All right, let's keep going here. Weddings, we've already clicked on. Other portfolio. Did I click on weddings? Yes. We've already clicked on weddings. Other portfolios. Couples, engagements, family and lifestyle, glamour, matric farewell? Does anybody know what a matriarch farewell is? Could somebody please leave it in the comments? Because I've never, ever in my life heard of something called a matriarch farewell portfolio photography glam photo. Wow, that's a mouthful. The photos are gorgeous, but I don't know what matriarch is. Matriarch farewell photography in Johannesburg and Pretoria. You only live once. Thanks for reminding me. Make sure you capture your matriarch farewell. Over the years, matriarch farewells have become a big part of your school career. It's a day you look forward to from when you hit high school. Is it when you graduate? Is it when you lose your virginity? Is it when you graduate college? I don't know what that is, but people there probably know what it is. NPS, they're like Nikon professional shoot. Ooh, they shoot with Nikon. What else do we have here? Social media. Let's click on the news feed. I don't like this news feed personally. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Not because it has the same pictures, but send them to Instagram. If you want them to go to Instagram, send them to Instagram. Right? Send them to, okay, that's my Skype, nobody worry. So wait, that's interesting. Instagram loaded right here, but I don't see a way that I could like your page. I would send that out somewhere else to Instagram. I don't know that I would have a social button here. I don't actually like the social button. Google Plus, get rid of it. Google's getting rid of it. You get rid of it. Social button, give me social buttons up here somewhere. I don't need all of this stuff. We've already done the about. Let's see contact. All right, scrolling down. Oh, hi. Hi, I'm Richard. What are you doing? Yeah. Actually, let's change that voice. Hey, I'm Michelle. What's going on? I'm Richard. I look right at the camera. Michelle's looking over there like, what are you talking about, buddy? Richard, aren't you supposed... She's like lovingly looking. These are great photos. You guys have awesome photos. This is a great studio photo. Let's get together and know each other. If you prefer to meet, let's chat about your wedding. I would like to if you were online. Our Nescafe pod machine loves our clients. All right, so you're enticing people with coffee. I would call you if it wasn't Johannesburg. Great photos of you two right here. I like this. Wedding engagement event date subject. Okay, I guess I could type that in. Okay, so we got this. I like that. Let's click on FAQ and see what we have here. Holy Jesus. Your questions answered. Our basic terms and conditions. This is where you scare people often. Often we are asked the same questions as most our clients are first-time brides. Holy shit. I'm not sure I would put that most of our clients are first-time brides. I think I would leave that to say... And also, you offer other things than weddings. Often we are asked the same questions. So, to clear this up, we've created an FAQ section to help you better understand how we work. That's what I would say. Grooms or even couples. Generally, the models we photograph have gone through numerous shoots, but to help clarify all of your questions, that's too wordy. Get rid of it. Hey, this is where we have our question. There's a lot of questions that get asked that many people seem to ask the same things. So in order to answer, we've created an FAQ section. We hope it helps you out. I hope it clears out some stuff. How long will I wait for my photos? Really, that's the first thing people are asking. We try to make sure, this is where it's going to take longer because I think this is important that you guys pay attention. Let me make sure I have enough time here. We try to make sure you wait as least possible time. Wait the least possible time. However, our weddings are our major focus. We always photograph other shoots and events, such as couples, models, Matric for whales, I still don't know what that is, etc. As a bride and groom, you will generally wait 4 to 12 weeks. I would not say wait. I would say it will take up to 4 to 12 weeks to deliver your images. Saying waiting pisses me off. If by any chance we are able to get it sooner, we will. All right. So how long does it take to get my photos? It generally takes 4 to 12 weeks. Why does that seem like a long time? Actually, it's not a long time, as it does take a lot of time because we spend, I would say something like this. We make sure that we edit each of your photos to perfection, some BS like that, because we want to deliver you the best final product possible. So it does take time in order to edit your images. It may take 4 to 12 weeks. But please understand, we are shooting a lot of weddings. It's nice to say that you have a lot of shoots because that makes people think that you're busy, and you are, and that they should hire you. So I would go along the lines of, if we can deliver it quicker, we will, but please understand that the weddings that we shoot before yours, we will edit those first in order so that everybody gets their images as they're done. I would do that. Coffee table books, I'll skip that. If you're shortly editing... It's every photographer's request that you please do not ask how long. Come on. Some of this is common sense. This would piss me off if I read that. Have you replied yet? Because that's pissing me off even more. No, they haven't. You are not online. How long is an engagement couple Matric for our shoot? Okay, you list the time. That's fine. Will you put my photos on Facebook or website? As a photographer, artist, work is our own. Okay, so that right there is basically a lame way of saying we own the rights to your images, which you technically do. What I would say is, Will you put my photos on Facebook or your website? Yes, in our contract it states that we have the rights to use your images for advertising or publicizing our work. If there's for any reason you would not like that, please let us know and we will change that in the contract or something like that. I think it makes it easier. Do I need to pay a deposit? Yes, every shoot will require 50% deposit. That's good. Your booking is only confirmed once a deposit has been received. If you have not yet paid your deposit, the date you are inquiring about is available to any other person. Oh, you want to... So it's good to offer a deposit. The balance is due 48 hours prior to your shoot/booking. Sometimes that's more difficult because are people going to show up and deliver it to your studio? You said you're busy. How am I going to pay you 48 hours beforehand? I don't mind this. I used to do the same thing myself. You had to pay me before the wedding, at least the second half. By not paying the balance before 48 hours may lead to your shoot being canceled. Thus, your deposit will be lost and you would need to reschedule. Shit, I don't think I would want to work with you again if you're going to take my deposit and keep it and make me not get paid, lose my money. Please understand that numerous shoots are sometimes not paid. That shoot may be completed. 6 months later, these clients contact us asking for their images, even though no payment has been made. The client will still inform family and friends of portion. This is poorly worded. I need to move on, but that's poorly worded. Can I pay you when I receive my photos? No, we know that from above. My wedding is on a public holiday. Yes, you charge more. Can I give you a list of photos to take? This is fine. Make sure people know that, yes, we give me a list of people that are important types of images you want to get, but that doesn't mean I will be able to get to that, and I won't be able to match other photographers' creativity because that's not what we do. What does your full day coverage entail? This is nice to have. Can we get all of your photos? That's nice to explain. And how long in advance should I book? Well, that's obvious. You should book as quickly as possible. So most of these things could be worded a little better. It's a little verbose in my opinion. And I also think that it's starting to make people, maybe they're going to question that it may be difficult to work with you. I'm not sure that, I would clean up the FAQ page and make it as little confusing as possible, and also try not to scare people. This is something that you could scare somebody away. Your photos and work are great. I wouldn't want to scare people away with the FAQ page. I like that you list the FAQ, just pare it down. Make it simpler and quicker to the point. Some of it was could be misconstrued and confuse people. So I absolutely like your work. I like the layout of your site. It is immense. There's a blog. You have it up to date. That's important. There's so many things going on here. I don't think it's confusing, but somebody could get lost on your site. Oh, I did notice something down here. It says, and you do have the social buttons, which is great, by the way. Visits as of January 2014. No, get rid of the date and 28,061. I don't want to see that on your site. I don't care how many people have come to your site. I don't care how many people have liked the photos on your website. All you should be caring about is how many people do you convert into paying clients. Wow, I just took a weird breath. How many people come to your site is of no matter to the people coming to your site. Don't show that. And don't put since January 2014. That just makes it seem like, well, you're not popular. And when you don't get enough likes on your photos, that makes you seem like people aren't liking your photos. That could be a bad thing. I would not do that. That's where I'm going to leave it. That's a Squarespace rapid fire critique, guys. It was a little longer than normal. There was a lot going on here. I personally like your work. I would hire you and recommend you to be other people's photographers. Though I didn't see how much your prices are, and it says you're online and you're actually not, and I'm trying to say hi to you and get more information. So if you're going to have that pop up on your site, make sure it's off when you're not on, and make sure it's on when you're on. And so it looks like I went over the 20-minute limit that the DA10 offers, but that is that Squarespace rapid fire critique. If you'd like to check out Squarespace, which is what I personally use for jaredpolin.com and my portfolio, I highly suggest you check it out. Go to squarespace.com/fro to get a 14-day free trial. No credit card is needed. And if you decide that it's for you, go ahead and use the code FRO at checkout to get 10% off your entire order. That's it. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.
Subscribe now! Watch this video.